It is good to be choosy. Just do better from here on out. Stop fucking everybody. I feel people.
Here's where I'm confused.
Fair enough. So what's your body count?
What's my body count?
Wait, hold on. We'll have you answer.
I gotta know, right? What's the body count?
Wait, we'll have you answer in just a sec. But Lizzie, I want you to answer first. Can
I start with a question for you? I have a question. Okay.
Go ahead.
So you're saying that a woman that has an extremely high body count would still have the same value to you. So if I say that my body count is about between 100 and 120, which it is, are you not judging me in your mind? Because I would think you're crazy if you're not. No offense.
No, I'm not judging you, and I am crazy.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
She's crazy.
So then what's your body count?
I don't feel comfortable sharing that.
I thought you just said in the video it didn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but I'm talking more like if me and a man are getting to know each other and he wants to know that information, which he could ask me that and I'll be honest with him.
So then it does matter?
If we want to have a conversation about it, then I could tell him.
No, I mean, it either does matter or it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, why wouldn't you share it? I'm not saying you have to. I'm just testing the logic of understanding if it doesn't matter, then why don't you share what yours is?
It doesn't matter, but I feel like I get to keep personal details to myself, and if my man wants to know, I'll let him know.
But I don't understand. It doesn't matter, though.
I'm saying in a scenario of me and a man deciding to be with one another.
So then outside of those scenarios, it does matter?
No, I do feel like your body count is your personal story. So you get to share that with who you want to.
Yeah, I get that you can share it with who you want to, but why wouldn't you share it with everybody if it doesn't matter?
Because I'm more private on the public.
It sounds like it matters to you.
Would you believe her if she even told you what it was? If she said, my body count is 2, would you believe that?
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
So let us assume for a second I wouldn't. Don't you think that it's rather suspicious if a person says that body count does not matter, but then when asked, they say, I don't feel comfortable sharing it? It sure sounds like they think it matters, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it doesn't matter so much that they don't care to share it.
Well, then if it didn't matter so much, they didn't care to share it, it would matter so little that they wouldn't care to not share it either, because it doesn't matter. That's what doesn't matter means. If it doesn't matter, then that means it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Right?
2 things could be true at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just assume both things are true at the same time, but if it doesn't matter, then who cares? I don't get it.
So
that doesn't make any sense. Like if I said, for instance, if my wife came to me and she said, honey, would you like steak or chicken for dinner? And I said, oh, it doesn't matter. And then she brought me the chicken and I said, I really wanted the steak. Well, then obviously it did matter, right? And when I said it doesn't matter, I wasn't being, let's say, honest, right? I wasn't quite in the frame of honesty there because, it did matter, didn't it?
Yeah, in that scenario.
Yeah, so then the thing is that, can you give me a scenario where you say something doesn't matter?
$200. If the person I share my body with matters, then it should matter how many people the person I share my body with have been with in the past. So my body count would matter just as much, vice versa.
Yeah, wouldn't my wife kind of go, and maybe in that situation I wouldn't even be being dishonest. Maybe I just didn't know, right? Maybe I didn't know that it mattered. Right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I wasn't intentionally lying or something like this. I just didn't realize that it did actually matter. But don't you think my wife would be like, well, what the fuck? You just said it didn't matter. Then why does it matter suddenly? I think that she would. Can you give me a scenario where somebody would say, it doesn't matter, but then when you ask them about it, it suddenly does matter?
What I was
weird,
referring to in the reel is if I'm getting to know a man and he tells me like, babe, I had a whole phase, but I'm more sexually disciplined now, I'm not going to judge him or look at him sideways. And if he finds out my body count and he feels a way about it, then
okay, so then
we could part
must be
ways.
kind of being charitable then. You're just saying in the situation of you in a personal relationship, it doesn't matter, but outside of that, it does matter? Or does it just never matter? Like, I'm trying to figure this out.
Just because I don't want to share my body count number doesn't mean...
Well, it must matter. There must be some reason that it matters to you, right?
My privacy matters, so that's the part.
So then it must matter. Like, what? For instance, I have blue eyes. It doesn't matter to me that you know that. I don't care, right? It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter at all that you know that I have blue eyes. So I guess if I was on the phone with somebody, they didn't know that I had blue eyes, I would be fine saying I have blue eyes because it doesn't matter to me.
That is a physical characteristic you could tell.
So is a body count. That's a physical characteristic. It requires bodies.
How could you tell if I have 5 bodies versus 50? How can you tell?
Well, I could at least take you at your word, but you don't even want to give at your word, right?
See it in the eyes.
Because it matters that much.
It's called the 1,000-cock stare. Sometimes you see it in a girl, you look in her eyes, it's like, that's.
But I mean,
there's been a lot of cocks.
I can't even disbelieve you because it matters so much to you, you won't even share it.
Glazed over look.
So it's just really weird to me.
Do you guys want to take a guess?
Ladies, body count doesn't matter. And then you go, okay, what's your body count? And you're like, well, I'm not telling you.
I said baby, not ladies. Baby, your body count don't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, who are you talking to? Are you talking to ladies?
I'm talking to co-ed, but I'm mostly talking to like my future man.
I got the question. I got the question for you. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you date a guy who slept with men previously? So he's bi.
Yeah.
Like a week ago, he just got his back blown out, son.
That wouldn't be my preferred candidate because I'm not gonna lie. That's
why.
Not...
Is it because he had sex recently, or is it because he had sex recently with a dude?
It's not that he had it more recently. It's the fact it would like raise an eyebrow because now it's not.
Just getting tapped from behind.
She doesn't want to think that she's checking out the same, like they're checking out the same man together.
Yeah.
I see.
And I have been with a bisexual man. So.
Oh, okay. And Brooke, what about you? Like, if a guy, he's had a history of like sleeping with dudes, would that be an issue?
Yes.
That feeling that you guys feel, that's how we feel about girls who sleep with dudes.
That's what about lesbian sex?
What about do you care if are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship?
I can't discuss my.
Oh, okay. Well, if you were, say you are.
Say I am, sure.
And she said, hey, before we started dating, I ate some coochie. How do you feel?
I'd prefer to date a woman who's straight, but I think there is a bit of a differential here. But I would prefer to date. Wait, what?
No.
Oh, that's Andrew's answer. Yeah, I'd prefer to date a straight girl, but look, if she, scissored a chick, okay, fine, whatever, whatever. I'll give you a pass. I'll give her a pass. I'm a nice guy. I'll give her a pass. She gets the pass. Scissored, pass.
What about eating coochie?
Still a pass.
What about dildo strap on?
I'll give her the pass. But it's interesting to me. I think men are more willing to date bisexual women than women are willing to date bisexual men. There is a differential there.
Women are dating bisexual men all the time. They just don't know it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
That's true.
But I think women.
So you're saying that a bunch of women are dishonest? Is that what you're saying? There's a bunch of women out there who are dating their men and are not disclosing the fact that they're bisexual? Is that what?
No, she's saying that a lot of women date men thinking they're straight, but they don't know that deep down inside they crave some dick. They're bisexual.
Word. I do got to move it along. We're going to have to cap the reactions to all the clips to like 5 minutes tops. So I'm going to be keeping track of the reactions. Last clip, then I'm opening it up to the rest of the panel. We lingered quite a bit on these other topics. Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, God.
If someone calls you a hoe, it's honestly not a diss. Because do you know what a hoe is? It's a very beautiful woman that sells her coochie. So you know what that means. She got deeper pockets than a lot of y'all. So if someone's calling you hoe, they're saying you're a beautiful girl with a lot of money. And it's honestly not that big of a diss. Yeah, you have sexual appeal, and yeah, a lot of men are going to be mad at it, but they're going to find something to be mad at anyways.
Hoe is heaven on earth.
And if someone calls you a hoe,
So I will say with this one, this was also recap and roast, and it was like a trolling reel
Okay.
back at all the 3 or 4 comments I would get, like, you're just a fucking hoe, you're a hoe. So
you were
I was just
reclaiming.
I was making a light of it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a hoe, that means I'm beautiful, la la la.
Yeah, you were
like,
reclaiming
I was just
the
making
hoe.
fun of it.
You're reclaiming
Yeah,
hoe.
so you don't actually think that being a hoe is a good thing.
Well, about that.
I mean, you don't actually think it's a good thing, right? Because you were just trolling and funning, right? You was just funning, right?
I feel like being a hoe does come with a lot of negative experiences and
So
such.
it's bad?
So it's not the most positive thing.
Okay. All right.
So it's a bad thing.
Bad thing.
I wouldn't say it's completely bad, but I wouldn't say it's completely good.
Good.
Well, I don't know what that means. Like, would you if a woman said, "Look, I can be a hoe or I can not be a hoe. Which do you advise? Would you be indifferent, or would you advise them to not be a hoe?"
I feel like it's situational. If they were in a good situation, that they were, let's say, let me just use an example then. They're
Okay.
a hoe, they have one client. They treat them very well, it's a more comfortable situation. Then you have a hoe that has like various clients. They all want to do stuff she's not comfortable with. She's constantly with different men. That's different. So it's situational. Like, if a woman feels like a sugar baby could be a type of hoe. I wouldn't say that's completely bad, but someone who's having a lot of sexual experiences that they don't like, that's going to alter their brain and negatively impact them.
Okay, and then the second part of this, because I didn't understand any of that, but I won't press anymore. You said that means that they're calling you a beautiful woman. Are you saying that ugly women can't be hoes?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so ugly women can be hoes.
Yeah, they can.
No, okay.
There
so then
are
when
no
you said,
ugly women, Andrew.
Yeah, so
They're
then
all
when you
10s.
said in that clip, that means that they're calling you a beautiful woman. Well, they're not really calling you a beautiful woman necessarily, right?
And like I said, I was trolling and making fun of something.
Well, but not really, because when I ask if you're funning about it, you're like, well, not really, because I do endorse being a hoe under certain circumstances which are kind of evasive and preferential based, and I don't really understand exactly what those conditionals are, but just assuming that we grant those conditionals, it doesn't sound like you were trolling. It sounds like you're saying it is fine to be a hoe if you want to be a hoe. That's what it sounds like.
Well, I guess you could say there's some truth in every joke, so yeah.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Des, I'm going to bring you in for a moment. You described yourself, I don't know if you still do, as a feminist.
No, I wouldn't say I'm a feminist.
Oh, wouldn't say it used to be, though.
Yeah, I
Okay.
used to be, for sure.
And you had a Tinder date gone wrong you want to tell us about?
Yeah. It was like the one time that I used Tinder, and basically I started dating this guy, and he was cool. Like, we linked up like 20 minutes away from the crib, but that's like beside the point. But it ended up being like he lied about, for one, he stayed like 2 minutes from where I actually stayed, so we like went out the way to go do that. But then he also didn't say he had a baby or a baby mama. And ended up coming out because she DM'd me, and then I just brought it all to light, and then I stopped talking to him eventually over that. But also I went back on there. So this is like the one time I used Tinder, but like, you know, the experience in general. I started talking to another guy, and mind you, I ended up being cool with this other guy's baby mama because, you know, she told me, you know, and we just kind of like became cool. Well, I was like babysitting for her and stuff because she was like, she's going on a date or whatever. And like, fast forward, it turns out that we was both talking to the same guy. like the baby mama and me was talking to the same guy aside from her actual like baby daddy. It was just messy. Like it's like something I laugh about now, but it was definitely messy at the time. She probably still want to fight me. I don't know.
All right. So you're no longer a feminist, because I think previously you described yourself as a feminist.
Okay.
Wait,
To lighten the mood, real quick, to lighten the mood, I got to ask you, okay? Everybody's demanding it in all of these chats. Can you get right close to the mic and say, "Cash me outside"? How about that? Can you do that?
Cash me outside. How about that?
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Lighten the mood.
Why does everyone say that?
Should we get it from these two girls too?
I'm not.
Yeah, come on. Let's get it all in.
No.
You're a little street, kind of, right? A little street, you know? I'll do it. If you do it, I'll do it. How about? Yeah. Okay. All right. You know, look, it's okay. Not everybody
It's just,
has
no
it in
fun.
them.
No fun.
Not everybody has it in them. Okay, I'm gonna move things to Lily. Actually, wait. Before I come to Lily, but I gotta wait till she's back. Okay, Lily, you said you met a guy randomly during spring break in Mexico.
Yes, I did.
Crazy 3-day spring break fling.
Yes, in Sayulita, Mexico.
Was that?
In Sayulita.
Yeah.
That's like where everyone like went for their college spring break.
And he wrote a song about you?
Yeah, so
Wow, that's beautiful.
basically we just like were at a club in Sayulita, and then my friend was like, "Oh, you should invite him to the next bar." And I was like, "Okay." And we were just like dancing together, and then we basically just had like a fling for essentially 3 days. That's it. It was just 3 days. And then like when we were saying goodbye, he's like, "I feel so connected to you. Like this, like what is happening right now?" I was like, "I don't know, but I want to go back home because it's like 4 a.m. And so we keep texting while like after spring break, because he's also from Canada. He's not from the US. And so we keep texting. And then he's like, "Oh, I also wanted to share something with you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I didn't know what to expect. And then he sends me this like Google Drive of a song he wrote about our whole experience in Sayulita, Mexico.
Do you have it? Should we play it? Or no? Is that? I think we can play it. You got
I have it
let's
on
hear
my
it.
phone.
I want it.
You want it?
Yeah. Get the phone.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Can somebody get? What's your
Is it
phone look
good?
like? What's your phone look
It
like?
has fruits on the case.
Is it good?
Alright.
Did you like the song?
Probably it's a banger.
Yeah, it. I was like honestly so curious because I feel like it could be such a turnoff if he's a bad singer.
Is it
And he
actually
wasn't-
good?
Yeah, but I couldn't. It's kind of hard to understand him, so I had
Is
to
he
like.
a mumble rapper?
No.
It's a mumble rap.
He's not a mumble rapper. He's not a mumble rapper.
Okay, let's hear it. Get that. Get
Okay,
it.
I gotta
up.
pull it up. I gotta pull it
Get
up, so it
that
might take me a
pulled up.
second.
Okay, that's fine. While we're waiting on that, I want to ask everybody if they've ever had a roster, or if they currently or ever had a roster. Starting with you. Go ahead.
I talked to like 3 guys once for 1 week, and by the end of the week, everyone was done. Just texting and stuff.
Wait, and so you said you've been single for 3 years, celibate for 2. So there's no guys in the picture right now.
No.
But I mean, you know, you live in Inland Empire. Is that considered LA? No, that's its own county,
It's
right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like what, an hour away from LA, or
It's like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
oh, it's close. Okay.
And it's even closer to OC.
Yeah, so you're in a pretty major, like pretty densely populated area.
Yes.
Yeah. You're young, attractive. You've got social media presence. I'm sure there's a lot of guys who sliding into the DMs. Maybe do you party, like go out to bars and clubs and shit?
We get paid to do hostings, so yes, we go out.
How often would you say you go out to bars and clubs? Every weekend?
No, definitely not.
Friday, Saturday?
Maybe like once, twice a month.
Once, twice a month?
But we
Okay.
travel. We just got back
Travel.
from Miami. You know, we're
Miami, okay.
yeah.
So there's no guys in the picture currently?
No.
Not even the guy you're texting or talking to?
No.
Okay. Why is that?
Just I don't really have any interest in talking to men. Kind of, it feels like copy and paste a lot of the time.
Copy and paste? What do you mean?
It's almost as if I have to work on myself and, you know, I have to become a different type of person and attract a different type of man.
Okay.
Because if it's copy and paste, that means I'm just meeting the same type of person in a different body.
Do you have a type?
I have a type, but I'm not like, oh, if they don't meet these requirements.
I want to ask your friend. Or no, you guys are
It's my sister.
like fake sisters or
No,
real?
it's my sister.
Like real.
Yes.
Real sisters.
Real sisters.
Okay. What's her type?
The best way to describe it is a teddy bear.
A teddy bear?
Like appearance-wise.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. So like dad bod.
She's into that. They have to be significantly taller. They have to have a beard. And they could be any race.
Huh? They can be what?
They could be any race, really. Maybe
Any
not
waist
any race.
size?
Race.
Oh, race.
Yeah.
So you'll date like white. You'll black.
She likes
Latino.
white, Middle Eastern, black.
Wait, question. Your boyfriend of 8 years, white guy?
French and Turkish. So
like
Middle
Middle
Eastern and
Eastern,
white.
white and
little
Middle Eastern.
olive skin, a little bit. Okay. Right? Turkish guy? Is that a little darker
seasoned
skin,
chicken.
right? Seasoned chicken? Okay. All right. Okay. So there's.
this man is just partying. I seen him go through cigarettes. Now he's drinking a beer.
Oh, he's turning up. Andrew's
he's
lit.
like-
What's wrong? Wait,
Andrew's
what's wrong
lit.
with smoking cigarettes and drinking beer?
There's definitely a lot wrong with smoking a cigarette, but the drinking of
Wait,
beer.
don't you guys
You
sell
endorse?
weed?
Hang on. You endorse prostitutes. You're worried about me smoking?
It's just
Like,
so
it's okay to smoke a pole, but not a cigarette. Come on, lady.
That's not
Let's get it together. Let's get it together.
No.
Wait, but don't you guys work in cannabis?
Well,
Yeah.
Cannabis isn't.
Isn't that worse than?
No.
No, it's
I
not.
think it's worse.
Then
No.
cigarettes?
I think it's worse than
No,
cigarettes.
no.
Why are you
Sorry,
looking?
I accidentally kicked
Whoa,
something
cut.
and it was.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Wait,
all right.
wait, well, hang on. Okay, so what's your criticism? Mean guy smokes and drinks? Is that the criticism? Mean guy on the screen, he smokes and drinks?
Did I say you were mean?
What's that?
Did I say you were mean?
I don't know. You're giving me the look like you think I'm mean. You give me that, I think you're a mean guy look. I
It's
don't
giving her the mean.
know. Yeah.
No, I never said that.
Okay. Have you ever had a roster?
A roster?
Roster, like talking to bare minimum talking to multiple guys at the same time?
No.
Never?
Never.
Always one at a time? Okay. What about you?
Yes.
Had a roster?
Yes.
I feel like you got Riz. You got that sleeper Riz though, where
What's
people like
sleeper Riz?
sleeper Riz is like they don't think you got Riz, but you got Riz.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
You could underestimate me.
That's right. That's what happens. They underestimate you. Next thing you know, boom, Riz.
Next thing you know, they're in love.
They're in love. So you had a roster. How big was the roster?
I can't recall. Do you know? Maybe like five. Five.
Was it more than 5?
No.
Okay. Ever had a roster?
Yes. Yeah.
How big?
I can't even remember. It was like,
20.
no.
It's okay if it's big.
And definitely these are just like talking to like,
Yeah,
my
of
roster
course.
is never like, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I would say like 7.
7. How many
7.
like smashing though?
1.
Just
like,
one? Always
yeah.
one?
But
Okay.
it's like I always entertain something.
My girl Liz, what's up?
Yes, I did.
You had a roster?
Yes.
How big was the roster?
Typically about 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
And that's like hooking up with?
Yes. I don't just talk.
If you're talking, you're
Yep.
you're having sexual intercourse. I was trying to find something more clever to say, but okay. So the most at one time was 4 at the same time.
Well, not
Carnal
like they're all
knowledge.
there together. No.
No, not in the orgy, but like in a fortnight.
Yes.
In a fortnight.
Yeah.
14 days. How much?
In
we talking?
14, oh jeez.
Well-
Like also, so I don't know, like 1 a week, so 2
Oh, only 2?
in a
Okay.
fortnight. Yeah.
Fortnight.
Yeah. hmm
Every
I had
2
to work. I
like
didn't
2
have
in a
time
day?
every
2 in a
night to
day?
do stuff.
You never
What?
done 2 in a day?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
That's some rookie.
You know what? Yes, I did.
Step it up.
I did. I forgot.
2 in a day?
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all right.
I
It's
did.
okay. It's not that. I've heard more than that. I heard 6 in a day once. So that's rookie numbers right there.
oh, shit.
You got
It's-
pumped that up.
No.
We heard about what was it? One who did hundreds and hundreds in like a week.
We've heard some crazy shit.
That lady who was in, she's Australian, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, they're those. I don't know what's going on in Australia.
She was the kangaroo cocksucker, right?
Oh, fun. That is a crime, Andrew. It is a crime. Okay, what about you? Ever had a roster?
Like once when I was going through my little Hinge phase, but it was
Your
also like
Hinge?
Destiny. Yeah, Hinge.
Oh, the dating app.
Yeah, the dating app. Like Destiny, it was like I was talking to multiple people, but it wasn't like I was sleeping with multiple people. at the
How
same
big
time.
was your roster?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
No.
What about your friend that was too shy to be on the show? Does she have? She's got Riz, right? She's got game. Does she?
She does.
She
yeah.
got-
But she's not a slut. So yeah.
Well, I wasn't saying that.
I think you have a roster. Kind
No, I
of,
was just asking if she had a roster. Does she have a roster right now?
No.
She got a boyfriend?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
See, you don't want to say because she's got a roster.
No,
And you
she
don't want
doesn't.
to throw her under the
No.
bus.
She's not like that.
She's not seeing a guy right now.
She's respectable.
She's not seeing a
That's-
guy. She's
there's a
not.
difference, yeah.
There's no carnal knowledge of a man currently.
I don't know.
Isn't this like your home girl?
Yeah, it is.
You guys don't talk about this. You're probably on the drive.
She
home.
pleads the fifth.
Okay.
That's right.
Ever
I
had a
respect the
roster?
silence.
No, I haven't had a roster.
Okay, all right. Where were we? We're getting into the notes. Oh, I'm going to bring it over to you now. So, our good friend Kelsey. Oh, Lily's song. Oh, yeah, let's play the song. Okay,
Yeah.
play the song. Then we get to Kelsey.
Do I just like hold my phone up?
Yeah, hold it up to the mic
Okay.
just like that.
Just should I turn the volume all the way up?
We can adjust it, but
Okay.
yeah, it should be fun.
Okay.
Don't show the
No.
screen
Yeah.
or the screen to the camera. Is that a ukulele?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Is this copyright? Probably not. It's pretty good.
It was 3 short days in the palm of your hand, shooting tequila, kissing distant rain, wishing that back home and I'd be your man. You'd give me all you, and I can give you all I can. We were drinking margaritas and kissing in the sun. You were all I ever wanted, and nothing I had planned. When I
I've heard enough. I've heard enough.
You know what he reminds me of? He kind of has Mac DeMarco's voice.
Get this man a record deal. Get him a fucking record deal. He's probably gonna get a record
That's so
deal.
sweet. He made a
because-
song about
That is
you
very
and-
sweet.
Beautiful. Now, here's the crazy shit though. What if he does that same shit to all the chicks he's talking to? Oh, babe, I like you so much. Let me just.
He could be doing
I
that.
have a song. Someone made a verse for me in a song, but he
Yeah.
talks about a lot of other girls. So it's like, but I know which one's specifically mine.
Is it Drake?
Is it Drake that made it?
Yeah.
I wish.
You would.
What?
Drake's your. I could set you up if you're down.
Drake's my man.
I got connects in Canada, so.
Okay.
That's my
Although,
man.
isn't he in trouble? Kind of. I don't know. Anyways. All right.
Drake is her type.
That's my man.
To a T.
Drake is your type?
That's my man.
Yeah. Like he could just be doing
Jewish, black,
anything and she's like,
Canadians?
oh my God.
Yes.
Rappers is your type. Okay. Yeah,
That
that's cool.
man is my man.
Okay. All right. Did you see that leak video?
Yes, I have it
You
saved
have
in
it?
my phone.